What is up, boys and girls? I'm going to save you a lot of money today. I'm not kidding. For the money I'm going to save you, you should subscribe. Really. I'm going to give you two things, two ways you can do this. Not kidding. My name is Matt McCarthy. I'm a professor at the largest public university in the country, and I teach that university's largest class. I've taught over 80,000 people in the last 22 years. I wrote this book. I did. Here, wow, that's professional. Yes, I did. That is an Amazon bestseller. I'm very, very proud of that book. So let me get right to it. I don't really beat around the bush too much. First thing, this 50 bucks I'm going to ask you to spend is going to save you so many tears, so much stuff. Here's what happens in my class. My class is a very typical 16-week semester. That's very, very common at all the peer universities that look like mine. Now, one thing that you might not know is two other semesters are going to run concurrently to my 16 weeks, meaning that an 8-week semester starts the same time as my 16-week semester. When that 8-week semester ends, another one starts and ends the same time as my 16-week semester. Confused yet? Here we go. Let's say for some reason, and I do not care why, let's say for some reason you've fallen behind tragically in a huge way. So let's say it's the 7th week. Okay. And there's no way to recover. I can't even help you at that point. You're missing so many assignments, and I do not care why. That's not what I'm here for. I'm not here to shame anybody. Some people have legitimate reasons. Okay. So let's say you're behind and you're going to fail. Mathematically, you are out of the class. You've already failed at 7 weeks. Here's what I'd like you to do. Drop my class and then register for the second 8-week semester online. Here's a couple things you have going for you. You already know what I'm teaching. I'm teaching computer information systems, business data analytics. Yay. You already own the book. So at my school, we're very, very persnickety about making sure that our online matches are on the ground, that I do. So when you drop my 16-week class, go to the second 8-week online semester. Now, it's going to cost you 50 bucks. But what's going to happen is that 7 weeks with me is like it never happened. It doesn't even go on your transcript at all. Now, go in to a little more intensive 8-week online and do it right. That way, instead of me failing you at the end of the 16 weeks, you could possibly get an A at the end of the 16 weeks by being in the 8-week online course that I teach. So you're welcome. If you haven't subscribed by now, I don't know what more I can do for you. Second thing, here's something I get roundly criticized for. I've been in Reddit before, and there's a subreddit called Professors that I was in, and I'm banned for life in that thing because I was arguing for one of the things that we started doing about 4 years ago. And by we, I mean me and the other instructors in the class that I teach with and the administration. Here's what we do. Every semester, what I do is I start looking at what's going on at about the 3, 4, 5 week point. Hey, can I help you? You're behind. I don't care why you're behind. I don't want to hear your excuse. And a lot of people, they're not excuses. A lot of people, look, I've got a lot going on in my life. I've had a family illness. I don't give a flying what's going on in your life. I want to get you a good outcome. But I do know somewhere around week 5, I'm going to do something. So here's what we started doing. We started having what I call a boot camp. And what I do at about a month, 5-week-ish, is I go see who's failing. I go see who is almost mathematically out of it. And I contact them and I say, look, here's what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to get you caught up, but it's going to be on my time. It's going to be on a Saturday. I'm going to do these contracts so they can get extra. I don't know what the hell they're getting, but they're awesome. They're going to come in and tutor you. So I'm going to lecture of what I've been doing for the past, let's say, 5 weeks. I'm going to redo the lecture and you're going to sit there and listen to it. But before I start, what I say is, listen to me. Everyone come close. And I force everyone. You're not allowed to sit in the back. Everyone come close. I do not care why you're here. This is not a shameful thing. I just want to get you a good outcome. And arithmetically, you're already out of it. But I want you to think about a time. I want you to think about 5 p.m. today, because that's about when we're going to get finished. This is going to be hard. But at 5 p.m. At 5 today, you will be all the way caught up. You know that stress that's been following you around and giving you, it's depressing. I had it in college. It sucks. It's going to be gone. You're going to be caught up and you're going to have one of your peers, another student, helping you with the lectures, the labs. This is going to be intensive. I am going to kick your ass all day long and you're going to dig it. And I'll tell you this. This is really interesting. We've done this for 4 years and the administration helps so much. One of the things that they do, this is one of the many, many, many things that they do, is they order pizza for everybody, which is no small task when they do that. And every year that we've been doing this, the pizza comes in and they go, okay, let's take a break and have some pizza. And almost every student's like, no, I'm locked in. I am locked in. I want to get to 5 o'clock. And so what we end up doing is just handing out pizza while I'm literally eating a piece of pizza while we're doing this boot camp. And so one of the things that we do at the end is we know who came to the boot camp, and then I keep that, and what I try to do is I look at what happened to that student. So many of them get all the way through with a really good grade. Yeah, there's lots of other details I'm not really telling you about the boot camp, but we do that. And oftentimes I get roundly criticized by other professors. What are you doing? They fell behind. It's their own fault. Dude, go fuck yourself. It's not about being Mr. Professor guy. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to get my students a good outcome. Well, they should have. Okay, you're done. I don't want to talk to that kind of professor. I just don't. And sorry for using the F word. I'll blank it out in the final edit. Other than that, it's good to be back. Peace.